Do you think he slept with your wife?
Yeah, I think so. He slept with most of the girls there. Most of the girls he slept with them.
You living with the full knowledge that your wife is sleeping with the prophet. How do you cope as a man? As a man,
It destroyed me, my brother. This is how I left Durban. I just drove and drove and drove until I reached Gauteng. I started my life again. I used to park my car and sleep in the garage and hustle for selling cars and all of that until I found it destroyed me. I have never seen my wife since that day. It really destroyed me.
my brother, what's your advice to men who are married to women who go to these prophetic ministries where daddies are, where papa are?
That is how they destroy us, because they know that it's hard for you to leave your wife, number one. So whatever that your wife, if you control a wife, you can easily control a man. They are very strategical, these guys. That's why they are surrounded by women around them to control, in order for them to control men. They are not surrounded by men, most of them. They are controlled by all these beautiful women. Omotoso used to send us in the University of Zululand from church. I must go look for girls because Zulu girls are more respectful. You understand? So go look for girls there. But this was an instruction that he sent to us.
Also,
He
you
said
also
that
used to look for girls for Omotoso.
but you know how they did it? They say, go and look for girls because God said, Omotoso, it was a serious brainwash program there. Go and look for girls. And then these girls, they must be, the spec is that they must be beautiful. But when you go and look for this guy, say, hey, to ugly women don't have a space with God. It literally means that. Right? But anyway, what can we say? We go convince girls to come to our church. I used to do that for Omotoso. Do you understand? To the guys that have wives that are married there, you need to pray, and move away immediately for your own self, for your own life, because if you stay hoping that it will be better, you may also find yourself. How many times I went back and left and went back and left because the spirit is fighting you back to the ministry. You go and kneel down before the man of God. He calls the church. Hey, you see, he's back. Hey, I told you. All of that nonsense they do. He said to me one day in front of cameras, God say you will die. I said, never. I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
Did he
That was
sleep with your wife?
I presume so.
Yeah?
I presume so.
I know you know.
I presume so. I think so. I believe so.
I don't presume,
Because
my brother.
obviously I could have never seen them
You
in
know how
person.
he roll. If you were going to get girls for him, do you think he slept with your wife?
Yeah, I think so. He slept with most of the girls there. Most of the girls he slept with them. Because he had two houses. I used to have a house as well in Mhlanga later. So he had the two houses in Mhlanga, there by the gateway at the Reach, and there by the bottom by Beverly Hills Hotel, they in the Mhlanga village.
By
So
the
I
rocks
was,
there.
yes, by Kapana, those places they down there, the Marine Drive. It's called Marine Drive actually. So he used to have a house there. In this house, he would stay with all these women. You understand? And this is the thing: it targets women that have no fathers. Number one. Number two, he will take control of their life. Money he has, like forever. Money. That guy is one of the serious rich charlatans ever. Money he has. That's why even the government here was pinning him down because they discovered things. This guy's got so much money, and money he has. I don't know where he takes his money. When the church was misbehaving, he would maybe allow Lionel Rich, all these guys, to call the church. So when the singer like Lionel Rich is calling the church, then you say, who am I? If big people are calling this guy like this, they are painful powerful, brainful,
The part
brainwashes,
I want to
skillful.
understand, listen, Ode, the part I want to understand the most is you living with the full knowledge that your wife is sleeping with the prophet. How do you cope as a man? As a man,
It destroyed me, my brother. This is how I left Durban. I just drove and drove and drove until I reached Gauteng. I started my life again. I used to park my car and sleep in the garage and hustle for selling cars and all of that until I found it destroyed me. I have never seen my wife since that day. It really destroyed me. I'm 48 years young now. I'm still not married. I think those are the some of the after effects of that. It told me, that I always said that was the time my life, uh, you know, I was people used to see me driving cars, but I was dead. I was a walking corpse in an instance. So it was not right. It was definitely not right, my brother. People are suffering.
okay.
One guy there is a pastor. His wife ended up divorcing him because, they take money. Omotoso used to say that, right? When you get a breakthrough, maybe say you get a contract for 100 million, 90% of that must come to him. 10% is what. How do you perform projects with if all the profits are going to Omotoso like that? You see, and telling us was I'm the one that God knows how to spend money. So we used to take loans from the bank and give him. He would tell us, go and take loans. Test my God. I owe a 645 BMW and an M Sport today, because he used to make us go take loans, go do this. Bank repossess those cars, and they tell us, I know, touch not my prophet it's a joke. Touch not my prophet, do my prophets no harm.
They
What
really
nonsense is
broke
that?
you, didn't they?
Yes, they did. They did this. And then Branson, he come to South Africa. Then they book there, and then they give me a suit. This suit was used by Hubert Angel. You must wear it. I take it, I throw it away. Hubert Angel suit. What do we do for me? You understand? Where in the scripture where people giving clothes to wear, and then those clothes, when they're wearing those clothes, and it's an utter lie. You know that it is even in the world before I was born again. And unfortunately for them, I was very deep in the things of the world. You understand? So they couldn't stay too long without me discovering them. The last one where I made a decision about this prophet was Prophet David Uche. And he was all smiling. I was just looking at him, said, this guy, no, it's a lie. I'm not part of what he's talking about. Say you'll be in this. I see billions. I see billions. Which billions?
That one is another serial womanizer. That one called Uche.
Serious, and I can see. You know how I know he's a serious womanizer? The girls around him, if you say hi, they jump. Every woman around him, he wants to be Papa's wife one day.
He sleeps with
Serious
all the
womanizer.
women that are around him, all of them.
He's dating them. I know. If you approach a woman who's close to a man of God, then he despises two of them. They despise you. They look down upon you. I'm not a guy that, by God's grace, you will look easily down upon by God's grace. But oh, this one is close to the man of God. He doesn't want anything because he's sleeping with them all. I sensed that when I was there, even though I didn't know that much on his side. But Omotoso, I saw he's sleeping with this guy, Ed Branson. Yes, of course. They child money, those guys.
I have a question to Podium, whereby how did he find out that it is true the prophet slept with his wife? Maybe he was taught, or it because it's something that. Okay, I can see the mic is on. Maybe he wants to answer.
Okay, first and foremost, we are Africans. You know very well that you can't ask any man's wife to come and massage your feet. That's intimate, first and foremost. That is number one, intimate. If a man will ask, well, please bring your wife to come and massage me his feet. My wife was not a masseuse or any of those ladies that work in spas to massage people. Yes, and then I heard on the case that was going on television in Port Elizabeth, where they were talking about how he would ask women to massage him first, and then he would begin to touch him. His pickup line was a massage for all these women. It's common denominator to all these cases. Number one. Number two, there were also in the church itself allegation that he's sleeping with these women. At some point, even the wife nearly went back to Nigeria. They were quarreling. It was obvious, and my wife was in the center of that quarrel. Then I left, of course, the church. So if you ask me, and if I can ask your wife to come and massage my feet in the name that I'm a pastor, that's gibberish. That's serious gibberish.
Okay, let's ask Prophet. Prophet, if I ask your wife to come and massage my feet, do you think I want her to just massage my feet? We can't hear you.
I can't think like it's only massage that you need.
So do you think the wife of Podium only massaged Omotoso's feet when she went there?
No, I'm not even sure if she went to massage the feet.
So you think Podium is lying or what?
No, Podium said that the prophet requested. He's not having the confirmation like she went to fulfill the request.
She did went to fulfill. You know how I know? She called me. I was in the house. She was in the mall, in the area where the prophet said, "Hi, I'm gonna be a little bit late." Prophet said I must come to him. He wants me to massage his feet. So this is the scenario. When the prophet is always where he stays in that house, it's only girls. The wife stays in another mansion there on top, far, where he stays with kids. But prophet is staying in this house in the same area though with all these girls. So that is when I said to my wife, tell the prophet that if he wants you to go and massage him, he must bring his wife also to me. Let's swipe. Do you understand? Now I know because my wife told prophet that I said that remark. So the prophet began to go against me in church. You preach like one time my BMW had a problem with one torch. He will say to me, if your car a front light is broken, it means you are walking like that in the spirit also. It means you cannot see properly in the spirit, meaning that I must doubt my walk in Christ.
Okay.
Does it make sense to you, Prophet, that men of God will ask people's wife to come and massage feet? Is that the standing you advocate as a prophet?
Okay, so I understand now. So now the main reason why I get to ask this question, it's very simple. I believe Podium, you are once a pastor, maybe in their church, or you wanted also to do something concerning ministry, and they took advantage
I was not a pastor in their church. I was an ordinary member. I'm an evangelist. I like to tell people about Jesus Christ wherever I go, but I was not participating as the leader in these churches. I was just
but you are,
yeah.
all right. There is a call of God, like as an evangelist over your life, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you connected to them because maybe you wanted a father that can be praying for you and mentoring you in some areas.
I was looking for solutions.
All right.
In the
Solution
house of
concerning
God.
your ministry or your business?
Everything about my life, business, everything. Yeah.
So that's the problem we normally get to have, a lot of us. We look for solution from a man whilst God can give you solution. When
But you were
God,
trying to give solution now here, and you said to that lady, you see a man coming in and going out, and the lady said, no, there's nobody who comes in. The man I'm dating, I've been with for years. So you also wondered which one goes in and out that you are seeing, because the guy, that lady is stable for years, so the lady says.
yeah, I was given solution to the lady, but she was not looking for solution. So it can be even very difficult if I'm under witchcraft to manipulate her, because she's not after solution, but it is me who's giving her. So you are looking for solution. It's not them who followed you, it is you who followed them. You left your place and you followed them. That's the difference. That lady, she was just added here.
Are you defending their witchcraft? Are you
I'm not
defending their
defending,
evil
I'm trying
ways?
also to educate people here why these people, things are happening like this. Because it is not normal.
Can we come back to you just small? I want to ask you a question, right? And with respect, I respect you, my brother, right?
Yes.
That lady said, I have somebody I'm dating for years. But on the contrary, you said, I see a man coming in and coming out there broke your heart. And she also said, my heart is not broken. It may be broken in other aspects. So do you see that whatever that you said is not the information confirmed by the lady? So how do we believe in you?
Okay. So that lady, number one, for you to believe this, it's like
But
this.
you see that, but let's agree first. There's contradiction here. Do you agree with me first? Let's begin there. Say yes.
I'm
Okay.
trying to answer you. She's in a relationship with a man for many years. That was the confirmation, right? So I said, I'm seeing a man that comes and leaves like your heart is broken. So for you to believe what I'm saying, it's very simple. How can you be in a relationship and you already give up on marriage? That simply means even her, she knows by saying this relationship is not going anywhere. It's like the man has been off and
It doesn't mean a man left. You said a man left, came in and gone.
I said,
And it
I'm
doesn't
seeing a
mean you
man.
don't know the reasons why they're not married yet. He said he's happy in the line of marriage, in the line of relationship. The fact that they are not married does not justify. It may be financial constraints, but they're loving each other, working on it. It doesn't matter how long it takes; they will do it. Though she confessed that she's very happy with her man. She's not broken in that area of relationship. Your words were, "I see your heart is broken."
She confessed that after the interview from the Prof X.
Can I make an offer
That's
for you,
what
my
he's-
brother? Can I make an offer? Prophet X says something very profound, and my brother, listen. You don't own anybody in life. Don't try to prove yourself. You know, God loves you as well.
I'm not
Can I
trying to
make
prove
an
myself here. I want to say something serious, but you're
can I
going
make
back
an
to the
offer for
topic.
you? Can I make an offer for you? If
Okay.
if you will listen, hear me very well. You understand? If you will, and this is what I was thinking. You know, I'm not a prophet. I'm not prophesying. I'm just thinking aloud. You know, if you would denounce what you're doing legally, because you are not deep in these things, you are not sacrificing, you are not connected to the source of these evil deeds, you know, so you are just, you know, doing it very lightly. If you denounce these things, if it's an issue of finances or whatever, you can come to my company. I'll employ you same time. People are getting paid highly there, no jokes there, like seriously highly paid. Do you understand? If you will denounce this nonsense, because you look like a good guy, but you keep on wanting to prove this point, you understand? So there's no way that, you know, obviously we've established that you have prophesied wrongly. I don't know if it's prophecy or what, you know. Don't keep on shaming yourself. Just denounce these things. They don't own you. They are not your
All
God.
right.
Your father loves you.
Okay. That it's okay. I've heard. If I'm interested, I'll come and pray. I've heard you. If I'm
I'll
interested,
be
I'll come and
waiting.
pray. Yeah,
I'll
because
be
in
waiting.
the spirit, you know, you are saying this because it is live here. Quite all right. Even deep down in your heart, you know that your business has gone down. You know that even people are not getting paid like the way you are saying. You know that.
They don't
Yeah.
what?
So
Can you repeat
let's
that?
not try by. I'm not here to prove the prophetic here. I'm
No,
trying to
you
be in
come back
line
about
with.
my business again.
Let's forget about your business. Let's forget about the prophecy here. I just have a few things that I want to say here. Then
My
I'll
brother,
be done. I'm
my brother,
thanking
let me tell you
Prof X
something.
has given me a
I'm not
privilege to
defending
talk. Let me
myself.
try to talk. I don't want to argue with anyone here.
Yes, I respect that. Can I just say this last word? My business is growing. From 30, I have more than 50 employees. I have a branch in Botswana, Sandton, and Palito in KZN. Do you understand? I'm the only black person in the world who does armored vehicles. I just acquired that, you know. So I see growth. On the
All
contrary,
right.
do you
We
understand? And
thank
nobody
God for,
does that in Africa.
we thank God for that.
So these wrong prophecies, you keep on repeating them again. Do you understand? I just employed last week 10 people, you know, and my offer to you is not to look down upon you. This is not my business. I always say to even to my employees, I don't own this business. It's rented to me. We all belong to this business. Do you understand? This business would be nothing without my sales executives.
Let's
You
forget
understand?
about your business. We are talking about
What
not a single prophet in
you
our
keep on trying
generation.
to
It's
prove
not
a point
business.
of prophecy which is so out of, you know, of the norm. So out of the norm. We are growing very well. We keep on acquiring. I don't care how small we are growing, but me, I see growth.
All right.
We are nowhere going
Please
somewhere
ask.
indeed, but there is growth. So
Let's not
don't
argue
try
here.
to intimidate us
Let's
on issues
move
of
to the
finances. We know
ordinary
there's
topic.
difficulties. We do face our own difficulties as well. We do overcome. Some we have not yet overcome. Some we don't even have a plan how to overcome them. But don't worry, we will overcome in time. So these prophetic, they use intimidation. So you wanna threaten my business. So if you find me, relax, my brother.